back at Game Nights. We're playing Doki. I said it right. We're playing Doki, and we're here with Caroline and Jared, and we are in the middle of...
And Jared is talking.
I'm talking?
You said we're playing with Caroline and Jared.
That's me.
You just referred yourself in third person.
That's me.
I thought it was funny.
All right, everyone.
We just interrupted like a weird food scene.
Freaking, yeah.
Yep.
Feeding frenzy.
Wow. Is that what that sounded?
Yuri Jolt's back. It's time to share our poems. Yes.
Yeah.
You can help Yuri put away tea stuff, right? Yeah, sure, of course. All right, thanks. Oops, I'm back to KFC. God, I can't. Right, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken.
Ow. I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah, you take care of everything while I go do something else. Yuri picks up all the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bags of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up ever again.
Wah, wah, wah.
Who should I show my poem to?
Okay.
Natsuki. Oh, I get to talk forever. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Oh, thank God. What pew?
See?
What's that? Well, anything less than that's not a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait a minute, was that actually a compliment? Glad to see someone finally recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, that's kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone be so fluffy? Spend her time so much someone like you. It's like she's dragging around dead weight. Thanks.
Whoa.
That's a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say that we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. God. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard that she's singing my favorite song. Every time they sing the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really badly. Amy helped me out and took care of me to the nurse. Took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes freaking spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends starts to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off with gross, stupid-ass spiders. I'm gonna tell everyone. Garbage.
That was a lot.
Me?
Let's unpack that, Natsuki.
Yeah. Not bad, right? I guess it's a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't actually think it was my best. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it, but I'm going to anyways! Sometimes you can't explain complicated issues with a much simpler analogy, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, everyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an English jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course! It's about everyone... Nah. That doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid if people find out. They make fun of you for it and think less of you. But that just happens. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes me happy? I mean them, not me. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that! I'm gonna write a good one for you tomorrow, so look forward to it. Alright, thank God. That wasn't that bad. That almost worked. You hit the crap out of my hand.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Ooh. I like this one. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? No.
I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, so that's just why I go by my heart.
Where'd your
Feel
eyes go?
things, it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is an important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me?
No.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyways, let's see.
You get to read a poem.
I guess, like, happy poems. Well, sometimes I like sad poems, too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
Normal.
Bitter, sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
What?
Oh.
I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Haven't you seen Inside Out? Or whatever that movie is? Make a nice happy rainbow out.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is?
Look at her face.
Ooh. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after a while. Thanks.
Thanks,
I should go write that down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You can read my poem now, okay?
Oh, God. Oh, this is so long.
Bottles. I pop off. Okay, wait. Did you ever watch Marcel the Shell?
Holy crap.
I was gonna read the whole thing of
Sayori,
Marcel the Shell's
did you really write this?
She goes, of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday?
yeah.
I was gonna write the best poem ever.
Yeah, but what I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy, though.
Creepy?
Well, I mean, no. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking of...
Yeah?
The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
This is 100% you. This person is you.
I know.
Yeah,
that's why I freaked out earlier, because it was like, focus on yourself. And I was like, ugh. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like...
Caught in a bad video game. I've gotten pretty passionate about this. Oh.
Nope.
I hope you keep...
Yeah! Writing's the best.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah.
Writing's the best.
Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Aha, don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later.
ADHD! ADHD!
Boom, 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 boom. I'm just changing the key every like 2 beats. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. To be simpy. Who should I show my poem to next?
I want it to click when
I know.
I do it.
Well, good news. If you don't hit the right button and you hit the left button like a normal person.
Oh yeah. Let's see what you've written for today. Let's ignore that we just like...
Yeah. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
This is
Garbage.
terrible. This one might even be better than yesterday's.
Yeah, I
How
know.
did you pick up on this so quickly?
I don't know, I just pushed random buttons on my computer.
Is this kid like a poem
Genius.
genius? Is that what this game is about?
Totes.
This shows me the content.
What? That's what I thought. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try and give it some more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands
like,
appear
"That's
sweaty.
so hot.
That's so hot.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to...
That's nice. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess.
Aw.
This probably sounds really stupid.
Yeah, but aw.
But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me
Don't say it. Say
really
it.
happy.
There you go. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people will just laugh at me.
Do you really think that?
No.
Hi. Yuri nods. Even your close friends? Oh wait, I don't have any friends.
No.
Yuri doesn't respond to yeah.
She has no one.
I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem?
Yeah.
Sick.
I do.
Sick.
If it's with you.
Oh my god, this girl is just...
The raku.
Oh. Sorry.
We don't have to read it. Here, I'll sum it up. A raccoon gets a snack.
Hey, get a little snacky. Oh,
That
all
was
right,
it.
perfect. We're gonna read the poems.
Yeah, but I already read that one like 3 times.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And they can just press pause and read it.
Toads.
I was a little more daring with the raccoon snack poem.
I can totally see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault that I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about.
The raccoon is America, and the snack is late-stage capitalism.
That's really funny.
It's a little bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a devastating
Just flush the toilet. There she goes. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way.
Like
Politics.
socialism.
Yeah. I wanted to express the way it feels to me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Political science. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself because I am a Marxist. So I sometimes
I thought you were going to say, I
them.
am a monster.
I drank a monster.
Yeah, you did. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't Natsuki also write about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
What? She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Probably. Why don't you go talk to her like a grown-up? Sounds like you do have a lot in common.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it?
Totes.
Please don't tell I said that. Blech.
I'm going over there right now. Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay.
See.
Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You get a lot of things. Writing, listening.
Pooping my pants.
There really aren't many people like you, E.
That's exaggerating a bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing.
I just think about like Ron Weasley, and that's how I, as a girl, and that's how I'm reading this.
Oh, well, okay.
Ronald Weasley.
Ronald Weasley. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poem to next? Come on, you got it.
Oh!
Yeet. Well, howdy. Wait, yeah. How's the writing going?
You went
Oh,
to KFC.
God!
KFC.
It's all right, I guess.
Sit.
I'll take that.
This smells good, Tori. The tea.
As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Nope.
I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery of chocolate is better than the last one I read. I'm just wondering, but you could be finding inspiration in your race. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most long.
Oh.
That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally
The
different
raccoon
person.
That was romantic?
You picks up a
Okay.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature and it's like lights turned on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out
Not
of
if you
her.
feed her chocolate.
Trust me, I've tried. Chocolate. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you didn't mean that in a bad way. Oh, no, I meant it in a terrible way. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Ha ha ha, calm down, I'm only kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend? What? What? I didn't know this. Wait, really? Yeah, a fiction. Okay. All right. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's really not. Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. It's endless. Poem of meaninglessness. Meaningless without the ness. Load me.
How do you play a vinyl on a pizza crust?
That's the Okay, well, we're gonna...
Oh, I get it. Wait. Oh, well, let's go.
What?
Nothing.
Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Ow. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
Magic.
The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway,
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What?
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today.
That's weird.
That's weird. Thanks for listening. Okay, that was fun. Okay, everyone.
That was weird.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this another festival?
Well, sort of, but
Do we really have to do something for a stupid festival? It's not like we put together anything good in the past few days, or in the next few days, or ever!
Yeah.
We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well, and I didn't really do well with last minute preparations.
don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets, and we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event. I said that right. Shut up, everyone! Stop looking at me!
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Blah.
Performing?
Monica.
Yes, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up. No one will be there, but anyone else come up to recite poems as well. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Yeah.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't actually start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. And I'm sorry.
Dang, that was mature.
But
Oh, God.
I still think we should give
But
our best.
still do what I say.
We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start to the event and each put a good performance on garbage, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people will perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. Good job, Sayori. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I disagree.
Blah.
I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Maybe, but... Bleh.
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Bleh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright.
Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. How about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Lasai.
Lasai.
I guess I don't really have a choice. This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to hold and choose and do whatever you please with a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
You go
Sorry.
I mean, that's pretty much.
Sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it.
Monica!
Monica, how dare
This
you?
is too sudden.
Get a grip, girls. You're just talking to your friends. Relax. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers, you little...
Truth? Oh no.
Don't worry. We'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. I'll start
Can
off.
I go next?
Sure, you little, wonderful
Nymph.
thing.
Forest nymph.
Sure. Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem
Oh my
is
god.
The Way They Fly. Hobbity, hobbity, hobbity. Hobbity, hobbity, hobbity. Hobbity, hob. Habe, habe.
Hey, hey.
Habe, sheepity bop. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitative. The four of us applaud. Meow, 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 meow. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Oh,
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Arm.
You're garbage. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables with a fierce and confident woman. A woman.
A woman.
The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finally freaking done. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. Oops, there goes... Are you just saying oops, there goes gravity 80 times? As if she's bewildered herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start plotting. Everyone joins me. And we give Yuri the recitation she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. We were just caught off guard. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was so good. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay, guess I'm next then.
Get him, girl. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori, Jesus.
It's a lot harder than I thought. Damn, how'd you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out in the best way.
I see. Okay then.
Yuri begins reciting her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Yuri shows, like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet, like that word we learned earlier. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come out of Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning.
A whole new world.
Don't you dare interrupt me next time.
Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to read much deeply. So I thought I knew through and through.
I just sang in fourths. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Sarah,
Yes, you're terrible.
I was trying to follow you every.
I'm kidding.
Sayori finishes and we apply.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even better, I did. I guess that's
What does that even mean? What?
a
It came out nice. Okay, the atmosphere. The atmosphere of the. Shut your face. Let me have my time. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of. Oh.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You just said that.
Oh my god,
I know.
This is why your voice is perfect.
They might.
She just subtly sighed.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading, of course.
Oh, I know what you mean. Thanks. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing.
Thanks.
It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
Sure. Then next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem
God,
that
I cannot stand Monica.
that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know?
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before that. It's not like I compare to you guys anyways. Might as well lower everyone's standards a little bit.
Hey! Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes locked on me, making me feel super awesome. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really good at it as everyone else. Don't worry much about it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in yourself. I mean your writing. That's something that'll improve over time. Or puberty. Well, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki. What?
Just imagining that was really her voice.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem's called Jump. Watch me jump.
Watch me whip.
No, watch me nay.
Now watch me
Whip. Get out of my face. Natsuki takes a breath.
Not the gumdrop.
Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it, yo. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they're bouncing up and down, and it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. Now that wasn't so bad, little one. It's for you to say. You better not make me do it again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people's way easier. I can put on whatever face I need to in front of others. But what is with my friends sound? It's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I'm sorry, I had to respond. To my husband. I didn't mean to say it like that. I think it'd be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll make pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised at you putting in all this effort to the club. It makes me really happy. No problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
Oh, God.
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue
Can't we
that.
just popcorn read?
No!
I mean, in the club. Can't you just, like, hand out books and we'll popcorn read it?
What?
I don't want to write any more poems.
Too bad. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
Nah.
I could do this. I could do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica,
Dang.
then I'll have to do my very best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Stupid, you know.
Look at you two always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice,
Oh,
though.
poor girl.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go anyway. Oh, thank God we're out of that room.
For real.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Next time on Game Nights, we'll write this next poem and we'll get closer to the festival. One day until the festival.
One day more.
One day. All right, goodbye.